Moringa, often called the drumstick tree, is a remarkably fast-growing, heavy-feeding tropical plant that adapts surprisingly well to container gardening. Because it thrives in hot weather, it will take off quickly, but managing its deep taproot and preventing waterlogging are the keys to a successful harvest in a pot. Start with a 20-liter 5-gallon pot for a young plant, eventually moving to a 50-liter 13-gallon container or larger. Terracotta is excellent for hot climates because it breathes, keeping the roots from cooking, while thick plastic retains moisture better if the pot sits in direct baking sunlight all the day. Moringa is highly susceptible to root rot and hates wet feet. Ensure your pot has several large drainage holes. Adding a 5 cm layer of broken bricks or stones at the bottom helps prevent the holes from clogging, which is critical to help the plant survive heavy monsoon rains without drowning. The soil must drain fast. A mix of 40% river sand, 30% red loam or potting soil, and 30% organic matter like cow manure or vermicompost creates the perfect balance of drainage and nutrition. Soaking the seeds speeds up germination. Soak moringa seeds in water overnight. This softens the outer shell and encourages faster sprouting, which usually happens within 8 to 20 days. Plant 2 to 3 seeds about 2.5 cm deep in the center of the pot. Lightly cover them with soil and water gently. Place the pot in an area that gets partial shade until they sprout. Once the seedlings are about 15 cm, that is 6 inches tall, keep only the thickest, strongest plant and remove the others. Moringa needs the entire pot to itself. Crowding leads to weak stems and poor yields. Move your established plant into full sun. It needs 6 to 8 hours of direct light daily. Water deeply, but only when the top 5 cm or 2 inches of soil is completely dry. If you experience heavy seasonal rains, you may need to move the pot under an overhang or tilt it slightly to ensure excess water drains instantly. Moringa is a heavy feeder. To keep leaf and pot production high, top dress the soil with vermicompost or aged manure every few weeks. Liquid fertilizers made from kitchen leachate or adding dried, crushed eggshells and banana peels to the topsoil are excellent ways to provide the calcium and potassium it needs for strong cellular growth. Aggressive pruning is the secret to potted moringa. Left alone, a moringa tree will shoot straight up, growing a single lanky trunk that reaches 15 feet tall with just a few leaves at the very top. To keep it bushy and manageable in a container, when the plant reaches about 60 centimeters, that is 2 feet tall, pinch or cut off the main growing tip. This forces the plant to send lateral side branches. Every time a branch gets long, cut it back by half. You can harvest and eat the leaves from the cut branches. That is what we do regularly. Once a year, cut the entire tree back to about 1.2 meters or 4 feet tall. This rejuvenates the plant and ensures your harvest stays at eye level. You can see that this little tree has been pruned several times over the years.